Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today from our friends at Hunkydory Crafts, we've got the most adorable deluxe craft pads. This one's a sparkling season and a child is born, and they're both just full of beautiful foiled toppers and cardstock. I can't wait to show you. Here is the type of cards we're going to be making today. Beautiful. I can't wait to show you more, so come play with us. So before we get into our cards, let's take a look at this beautiful craft pad, a sparkling season. Lots of beautiful silver foiled card toppers. They are gorgeous. Look at that foil and those snowflakes. Oh, love the penguins and the beautiful snow scene. All right, and then we're getting into the ones that are not foiled. These are the printed ones. Still beautiful and gorgeous. And then these are the inserts, and there's 8 of those. Inserts are really great for lining the inside of your card. You can also put them on the front of your card, and then just sort of works as sort of a screen back or ghosted back image to really display your beautiful toppers. Boy, those are stuck together. There we go. All right, so you can see birds and polar bears and penguins. So sweet. All right, so for this card right here that I showed you in the opening, this is a 6.5 by 5 inch card. And what I did with that one was I scored it here and here at 2.5 inches. So if this is 5 inches wide, just at that halfway mark at 2.5 inches, and then folded those flaps in and then turned it on its side. So it's a gatefold. So cute. And then I used, let me see if I can find them, this one right here, this image, and used the outer frame and then this inside topper. I did not use the inside frame on this one. Got our little greeting here. And then I used this one right here. I used this beautiful foil snowflake paper on the top and the bottom, okay, and then added some pearls. Here we go. This is also from Hunkydory. These are Diamond Sparkles Self-Adhesive Gemstone Roll, and these are some classic pearl. And they come out like this, just a big roll, woo, and then they roll across your desk like that. And then there's 4 rows of pearls, and you just peel them off like that. What I did was I kept them on this little backing, and then I just used my scissors and I just cut right up the center, and then just divided that length and put a row of 2 at the top and a row of 2 at the bottom. So that's a good way to kind of stretch that. You can also take these off of the roll and just glue them individually. As you can see, I don't know if you can see right here, I just took a little cluster of 4 of them on each side and I glued those there. And then on the inside, because we have that seam, your card fold, your original card fold, I just glued some of that insert paper right across the center to cover that so that it just fits together just like that. Now, what to do with this beautiful panel right here? Well, you know what? It fits perfectly on a slimline card. Slimline is 3.5 by 8.5. I did just take a couple little scraps of this paper and glued it at the top and the bottom. And then look, this just is going to fit right on there like that. So it's got a little border at the top and a little border at the bottom. Then I added some purple Jewel Dazzle stickers. If I can grab these here. There, just along that fold edge, and then yeah, just went ahead and foam taped a little greeting there, and then just did a little knotted length here of velvet shimmer ribbon in the purple, and that is just the quickest and easiest card. You could even take some other scraps and put those in the inside. So yeah, 2 cards really from that one sheet. All right, let's show you another one from this. Let me find it here. Yes, this beautiful swan. This one really inspired me, so I'm going to build one with you here, and I've just got all my stuff. All right, so for this one, I took this outer frame right here, okay, And I actually glued that to this is some snowfall acetate. And we're just going to actually take that and cut around this to make a window. I think the snowfall acetate comes in a pack of 10, if I believe. That might be correct. And it is so versatile this time of year, you guys. It'll take you through Christmas and your winter cards. So that is just a nice thing to have in your little toolbox. All right, so we've got our little window cut away, and now, oops, here we go. So I've got a 5 by 6.5 inch card, and I've covered it with, let me see if I can find it easily, one of the foiled papers. Yep, this one. All right, so I just took the top part of this with the tree right here, and I cut that out and covered the top part so it's like 5 inches across. And then I'm going to use a circle die right here from our die set. I place that right there, and then, because we don't want it to cut through the both layers, you could open it like this. This is 6.5 inches. You could run it through your die cutting machine that way. Now, if you don't have a wide platform machine, you have a 6-inch wide machine, how do you accommodate for that? So your die is here, and I'm sorry I didn't grab the whole thing and bring it with me. So your die is sitting here. I'll just insert this back in here. Okay, so your die is there. Put a piece of scrap cardstock in there, wrap the back around, put it through your machine, and then you're going to have this cut away. Now, yes, you will have, you can see that, an indent on the back of your card. Okay, we're going to accommodate for that. So we're going to take some of our insert paper here. This is such a light background. I hope you can see it. It's got sort of this treescape right there. And we're going to glue that to the back. Just going to put some dots of glue. All right, so that's going to cover up didn't bring my big scissors, so we're going to use the small scissors, which is not ideal, but they're handy. All right, so that's going to fit nicely on the back. There we go. Now, we're going to use, remember this is the inside of this piece right here. What we're going to do is these frames are separated, but we're going to glue them right inside the window here. So the first thing I'm going to do is just put a little glue right here. I'm going to center that frame in that window. Go. And then this one right here, put that right there. We can foam tape that up a little bit, or we can glue it flat. I'm going to glue it flat just because we're going to have the window in front of it, and I don't want it to bow or look odd when it's mailed. You know what, my swans are a little crooked. What's great about liquid glue, we can just kind of turn them, a little rotation there. All right, and then this window can get glued right there so that when you open it, look at that, you're going to have that nice little scene. But before we do that, here is a piece of that foiled cardstock from that same sheet of foiled cardstock. So we're going to just glue that right here. Already cut that down. And also going to add, these are, as you can see, I've already used these. These are Aqua Jewel Border Dazzle stickers, and I'm looking for just the right one. I think, I'm going to use this one. I'm going to glue that, or adhere that, just above the border here. Like that. It's easy to keep them straight when you have a nice straight line to attach it to. Okay, and now we're going to go return to that window. We're going to put a line of glue just along the back there. I'm going to attach that right there. Oops. We just want to make sure that from the back side that's centered in that window. Don't want that askew. There we go. And now we have got some, these are silver, also from Hunkydory. These are diamond sparkles. These are silver studs. And I think these are just so pretty to add just a little grouping of these right there. Kind of instead of a ribbon, just do that. There's 3 different sizes on here. I'm just making sure I get the right sizes. There we go. And then we can add our little greeting, which I have misplaced. I am just going to say that right now. I've misplaced the greeting. So just look for this finished down below the video, and I'll have my little greeting on here. But as you can see, when you open that up, okay, and we'll just add greetings here and here, how pretty that will look. And not difficult at all. My glue is kind of wanting to pop out a little bit, so I kind of hurried that process. There we go. All right, so now let's take a look at what we've got here for the A Child is Born collection. It's got the same number of foiled toppers. Beautiful, beautiful art. So, these are just gorgeous. So these are the printed toppers. Then we have the foil, rather, these are the printed cardstocks. And then here's the foil cardstock. You could see that beautiful border there. And the borders, look at the wings on the angel. Oh, that's so gorgeous. And then we've got foiling here and here. And then we've got our 8 insert sheets, which are just gorgeous on their own. Okay, so for these cards, all right, for this one, I did a sidestep card. Now these are already die cut. They come with envelopes, they're folded, they're ready to go. You just pull them out of the package, and then you can embellish them. We also have a cutting die that I'll list down below in the products to use, and I forgot to grab that. But it's the same thing. If you have a die cutting machine, you can make unlimited sidestep cards. So they just go like this, and you see they've got just room to place all those little bits. And then I've added to this, we've got our gold jewel border dazzle stickers right here and right here. And then we've got some brand new crystals embellishments. These are so beautiful and colorful. This color is blueberry. And I just was really inspired by this blue in this border and just added some here and here. They were just really amazing to add to that. Gorgeous. And then I wanted to show you, I thought we would put together another card here. I think I did a Z-fold card recently, but I just think they're a really great card to do, so I wanted to show you one. So you start out with a 5 by 6.5 inch card. I've already scored this, okay, down the center at the 2.5 inch mark. And we're just going to fold that back. Grab my bone folder. Where are you, bone folder? There we go. All right, so that's how you're going to make the base of your Z-fold card. So right here, actually taken See if I can find which one of these is in here. Yep, this one right here. So I took this part of this border over here and I used that right there on my card. Just cut it down a little bit smaller than that 2.5 inch wide strip. And then this piece right here comes from this corner right here. And this is going to go in the back of the card. Oops, got some on my finger. Waste not, want not. There we go. So we're gonna put that right there. And then as you can see, I did the gold jewel border dazzles right there down each side. And then we're gonna turn to these borders right here. So this one, this little topper comes from right here. And then this border right here, we're gonna use that on our card. So to make the little Z-fold part, you wanna cut this to the width of your card. So this is 10 inches wide. Then we're gonna fold that in half. And then you're just gonna fold that back. So this little quarter piece right there. All right, and then we're gonna take that and we're just gonna put a little bit of glue right here, down, and that's gonna go right there. And then when gluing this side down, I like to just put the glue directly on that flap so that I don't over glue on this side. Go. So now we've got our little Z-fold using one of those borders. And then I've got some foam tape, but I've just put it on what's going to be the left side. And I'm going to place that right, I think we can go like right there. And then I'm going to utilize these two tags right here. And they can go, we can kind of overlap those and put those here. We can put those here. Where should we put them? I think we're going to put them right there. A little bit of glue here just to overlap those. I'm going to put those on the Z-fold. Okay, and then I've got a little knot of that beautiful shimmer ribbon. Remember this one? This is the velvet shimmer. I'm going to put a little dot of glue right there. Oops. Just going to kind of hold that for a moment. And then we've got our beautiful crystals, and look at this color. This is just gorgeous. This is grape. It's sort of this beautiful amethyst color. So while I'm kind of holding my bow there to secure that, we're going to just put some of these on this card. I think it just is deserving of some beautiful jewels. And I think that using a little jewel picker is really nice to use. And as well as these little applicator bottles that we have, they are fantastic for adding jewels. I'm just going to go ahead and put a little dot of glue here, here, here. And then we don't need to put one behind these tags. We're okay. And see. Touch that right there. I got 2 with that one. Here we go, this one's running around my card. And then we can also just add some to these leaves. But I'm just going to add these with my finger because the glue picker is kind of making it hard to see what I'm doing. I think I called it the glue picker. It's the jewel picker. There we go. And I could just keep adding more and more layers onto this, but I think just having those little sparkles are really pretty on there. All right, so you guys, we have got a fantastic money saver on these craft pads. So it's just in time to get started on those Christmas cards for sure. There we go. So if you're interested in that money saver, it's on the right-hand side of the screen. All of the products used, the ribbon and the little crystals and everything, are listed down below the video. And if you're watching us on YouTube, don't worry, we haven't forgot about you. Below the video in the description box, we have a link that'll take you to this Paper Wishes webisode page where you can see everything that I mentioned. And hey, while you're there, a thumbs up is always appreciated. It helps people find our channel. And subscribe. We do 4 to 5 videos a week. And I wouldn't want you to miss a thing. So thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.